What's going on, traders, and welcome to my stream. Today's Wednesday. A lot of movers actually happened today. Actually, there were a couple of movers that really surprised me, and sadly, I didn't trade them very well. There was a lot of opportunity today. There was a lot of opportunity, to tell you the truth. Uh, but I didn't really take advantage of many of them, despite my crappy trading. So first off, let's talk about, the actual trades that I did. I longed WAVD here at 68. It spiked to 77. I had a 10% win. Um no, yeah. Let's talk about the video. So WAVD had contract news 30 cents to 90 cents a day, and that did very well, and then out of the blue, IDAI just popped up into infinity, and I was thinking it's gonna do more, but it didn't. So we had two big movers, and we have like three shorts, actually two shorts, that were definitely worth shorting. Gonna talk all about it after this intro. So the ticker here is actually WAVD, probably the most fascinating ticker of all time. Hold on, let me get the thing here. Let's see. There we go. So the most fascinating ticker of all time is gonna have to be WAVD. My trade was around to buy it as it broke this pre-market high over here, and I had the right idea, I would have to say, to buy it at 68 because that's a downtrend break. Unfortunately, I did not sell it, and then the next thing I know, I sell it for flat. Next trade I took is I was feeling it's gonna do a VWAP reclaim about here a couple times, and soon enough I went long into like the 60-ish. I held it on this dip here, and then suddenly we spike up to 90s. I didn't sell it into the 90s, so I sold it into like the 70s. So, just a big, so not taking 10% profit, that's probably going to be the number one trade here. And not taking 30% profit. Actually, I had huge profit here, actually. 60 to 90, I had huge profit. I don't know, I just thought we were going to push higher. So, two of my problems today have been not taking profits. Let's see if we can get the P&L here today. Uh, P&L like 2,500 and like 60 out of 70, and then EDI I actually took a loss here today. So you can see so that so WAVD. Pretty basic, nothing spectacular. I was thinking it's gonna do $1. We did a VWAP reclaim during I don't know 950 or something, and we spiked to 90. I didn't lock it in. Then I sold into the dip. So it was very I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today because this WAVD caught me out of the blue at like 8 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock, and I mean I should have been trading at 8 o'clock, seems like, but the market didn't give me reason to trade at 8 o'clock, but now I see a reason to trade at 8 o'clock. So this ticker popped up at 8 o'clock when I should have been trading, even though like 4 out of 5 days last week we didn't have that many 8 o'clock movers. So I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So this thing, as you wake up at 7:30 to 8, I mean, you punch your buy order in, it goes up, that's fine. You miss it, you buy the breakout, or you pretty much buy the downtrend break, or you buy the VWAP reclaim. But I had really nice high hopes for this, since this thing pretty much had this contract news of revenue of 12 to 15 million. So this gave nice range, 55 to 90. And you can see so that WAVD is just pushing up there. Um, so the next ticker I did trade, I believe, was I'll show you like my trades on the other one. The other trade was EDI, and I'll show you and I'll tell you exactly why I bought EDI. So EDI was a very normal trade, I would have to say. So received privacy secured biometric identification and patent or something. Anyway, so I don't know how I ended up red on this ticker. I just didn't trade it well. I thought it's gonna do higher. So this is basically my loss for today. Me not number one, not taking profits, and B, probably oversizing. Number one is not taking profits. So initially, I did go long on this ticker. Actually, I went long at around $2. Had a 20% gain. We spike up to 250 and I take none of it off because I think I got greedy, to tell you the truth, because I looked at Yell. You guys remember Yell was a day two continuation, so it was very similar. So I was like, okay, breaks $2. This thing it goes to 250. So I was thinking I'm just gonna hold the next stock that, it's a $2 roll. I mean, if you put Yell and like eDie side by side, they look almost identical. You have like 80 cents and it breaks 180, right? And then you have Yell, you have, I don't know, 75 cents and breaks 180. So to me, they almost looked identical. So I was thinking it's gonna break two and run to at least $3 because, trading stocks is very, you're trading against other traders. So I thought there's going to be, so my initial thought was like, hey, we break $2 and now it's getting choppy. So that was like my look, now it's working. See, it's just this chop thing that just stopped me out a bit because it's just refusing. It's very choppy right now. So you can see so that with these candles here in EDI. So I was looking at Yell and I was like, well, Yale went from $2 to 5, so EDI is going to do something similar. It breaks $2 where I did long, which is actually a chase area. Your breakout area is 178 and your pre-market breakout is 194. So from 194 to 250, that's 20%. And I was thinking it's just going to do like, I was looking at the daily, I'm like, it should do at least 250 to $3. That's kind of like what my target was for this ticker. 250 to $3 would have been my ideal target for this ticker right about there. That was like my ideal target and it hit 250 and we got slammed a couple times. My first order was going long here and then I added and then I eventually got stopped out and so that $2 long I added at 235. So that $2 long ended up being a loss. This trade when I was up 20% from $2 since I added at 235, my average went up to like 220 and then sadly I sold into this wash. And then my next trade I watched it did this downtrend break around 230 and I lost another 10 cents. So this ticker has been very choppy. I mean, I had the right idea to buy it. I just didn't take profits when I was up 20%. Because you can see Yell. I mean, this thing went from 2 to 5, and I was thinking, well, EDI should go at least 270, sadly. And then I was adding into this breakout here, and sadly, this ugly flush put me red on the ticker. It's not really like a big deal. It's not really a big deal, but it's just, I mean, I'm still green on the day. It's just, I have rules. That's why you get the course. And that's why you study my rules too. I mean, it could still keep going, but it exceeds my right now where EDA is just pushing. It's exceeding my mental capital. I have a limited amount of mental capital, and once that mental capital is gone, I'm just going to. I mean, if you have the mental capital and this goes to $4, go right ahead, but this exceeds my mental capital bandwidth. Other than that, that is about it. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the live stream and there was a lot of opportunity to tell you the truth. We had a lot of opportunity, especially we had this short here, CTNT, which is pushed into the 650 area to short the first red day. That was a nice short. If I took that 650 down to 4, that's an amazing short there. And we even had EDI just blew up. Yeah, this is the problem with trading. See, EDI just blew up. So I had the exact idea and look, and it's all choppy. It's just I cannot be associated with this ticker anymore. It's just way too choppy, way too volatile. And look at that. I don't know if it's gonna break out or it's gonna flush back down. It's just very moody and I mean and then we had WAVD here going towards 90. That's I don't know how much higher can this go. That's up 220%. So lots of opportunity today, I would have to say, and we'll see. WAVD is breaking 90, and EDI just breaking 250. So maybe I need my batteries refilled and have more patience. But those were my ideas to share with you guys. Hope you guys made money. Other than that, see you all in my next video. Look at that. Now it's working. See my point? It's just, having the right idea. You can lose money even if you have the right idea. You can still lose money. So there's my target, 270 to $3. That was my target. So very, very choppy price action here. So now we go. What can you do? You can have the best idea and you can still lose money because you didn't trade it well. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Other than that, see you all later and peace out.